All right. So here is what we have. Everybody, quick question. What do we always do when it comes to word problems? I don't care what day it is in class, right? I don't care if it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or Christmas. We're going to be starting problems off by reading the question. Follow your basic strategy. Don't overwhelm yourself. Let's get to work. Right here it says, hey, which of the following equations correctly represents the amount of money Y Lisa will have in her account after X months? Let's take it nice and slow here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to highlight that in red right there. What do we want? We want to know which of the following equations represents the amount of money, Y, that Lisa will have in her account after X months. Yes or no, everybody, do you currently understand that the goal is to set up the equation? Again, we're not trying to solve anything. We're not trying to do anything crazy. All we're trying to do is set it up. Right? So can everybody tell me, if I look at the answer choices, I see here that I already have the Y and the X, they're still there. It's still listed as Y and X. So I don't have to find the input or the output right now. What are the two letters that I'm actually looking for, everybody? Just help me out. What are we actually looking for? Because we have the Y and the X chilling there. What are we looking to put in the right places? What are we trying to put in the right place? Exactly, the M and the B. So right here, remember the formal equation is Y equals MX plus B. So we're looking to solve for M and what B are. We're looking to put those numbers in to the right places. Yes or no, everybody? Does that make sense? That is the goal of this problem.
Before we continue, just want to take a quick moment to thank you for watching this video. And all I ask is that you please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That way more people just like you can see these videos. But on top of that, if you're looking for more ways to practice the right way and raise your score with guidance without stressing, then I really wholly 100% recommend my ASVAB All-Access Program. The program, long story short, helps you watch, practice, and master every topic, from the word knowledge to paragraph comprehension, arithmetic reasoning, math knowledge, general science. It's there and it's designed to help you succeed with practicing the right way. So with that said, check out the link in the description to see how it all works, because you're going to have ways to learn in every way that you prefer. And you get my guidance and my support all the way until you pass. So don't hesitate. Stop feeling nervous and being anxious and letting yourself feel that way when there's a solution waiting right here for you. Check out the link in the description. That way you see how it works. And then reach out to me if you have any questions about it. Let's get back to raising our scores.
And again, I'm taking it very, very carefully slow, because this is one of those topics that if we can get this done the right way in the beginning, it is so smooth later on, I promise you. Okay, so we have that goal identified. Let me bring this back over here. Great. We're looking for what M and B are. So the goal, again, fill in the equation. And everybody, remind me, the M in English, you don't have to use the pure math terminology. In English, in your own words, what does M represent? Bree, you can use linear equations for most of the problems on the ASVAB. Now, there are different types of problems that you're going to encounter, like mixture problems, like combined word problems that have different equations. But those are very rare cases. The majority of the problems that you deal with in the ASVAB that you can create equations for are linear, yes, the majority. But I'm going to teach you how to know which is which. So let's go ahead and hang on to that question, because it's a great one. But we need to learn what makes linear equations linear. Got you. Yeah, great question. So again, M, that represents slope. That represents slope. And in English, I see that you said the word rate, and that's what I would rather you use. So, the word slope doesn't matter as much as the word rate does. I'm going to write both, but I'm going to put emphasis on rate. And then for the B, everyone, what does the B represent again in English? Right, the initial value or the beginning amount, because initially means at the beginning. So initial amount, beginning amount, they're synonymous. They mean the same thing. So we can say either one. But beginning amount is what I want to use for English purposes. And there we have that. So here we go. Let's go ahead and go through the information and understand the situation. Let's just read through it. So here it says, hey, Lisa is actively saving money at a rate of $225 per month with an initial savings of $300. And we're trying to set up this equation. So it looks like we might have our answers, hopefully, if I was able to express those notes very clearly. We might know what that 225 is, everybody. What is that 225 going to be? What is that going to be listed as? Right, that 225 is the rate, right? That is the rate. It says a rate, and it clearly says it, right? It clearly, absolutely says it. A rate of $225 per month. So everyone, quick question. Outside of the word rate, what is the other thing that gives it away in this purple highlight? What did I say? What's the other thing that gives it away? The word per, right? $225 per month. That means every month, 225, 225, 225. A rate is what's changing, how quickly it's changing. And if you're saying every month 225, every month 225, that's a rate because it's something that's constantly happening. That is a rate. So boom, a rate of $225 per month. Both of those give it away. Yes or no? You're pretty confident that that makes sense to you. Sweet. So with that said, let's write that down for our rate. And quick question, everybody. Is it a positive 225 or is it a negative 225? How do we know? Give me an answer. Is that a positive? If the slope a positive 225 or a negative 225? Is M, the rate, is that positive or negative? And if you're not sure, say that you're not sure because I want you to be open about that so we can understand it together better. And so when you have an answer, give me a reason. I love that. I love the reasons coming in there. You guys are saying positive because we're saving. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, that makes sense because you have to connect this in terms of connecting the dots, everybody. We know that this is going to be positive because it says right here, Lisa is actively saving money. So everybody, quick question. If you're actively saving money and why this whole equation is talking about the amount of money that Lisa will have in her account, what's happening to the amount in her account? When you're saving money, is the amount in her account going up or going down? It's going up. If we're saving money, if we're talking about the money in my account, if I'm saving money, that money's going up. And that means it's going to be a positive 225, not a negative 225. We know it's positive. Does everybody understand that? It's a positive 225 because it's earning money up. It's giving us more money. Cool. Pay attention to that later because we're going to have problems with negatives in there. You're going to have to know why. And then B, the beginning amount. What's the initial beginning amount that Lisa has in her account? The 300, correct. And so we're done. That is it right here. B equals, let me make sure that is better there, equals 300.
And here is your regularly scheduled announcement, my party people. Remember, guys, I host a free class every single week and more classes beyond that. So make sure to check the group tutoring schedule so you know when the classes are, when you can expect to see me live so you can raise your score and get that job you want. So click there to see the schedule, and let's keep getting back to the YouTube video right over here.
And so here's our equation, everybody. Y equals mx plus b. So that means that y will equal m, which is 225, x plus the initial value, the initial $300 that was there from the get-go. And there it is. There's your correct answer. And so therefore, the correct answer, everybody, is C.
And as always, my party people, thanks for watching. You can subscribe with that button right there, and you can also see a link to a video just like this one right up there. But most importantly, if you want the program and you want to raise your score the right way, every step of the way with my support, there's that link at the bottom left. Go ahead, click that link, watch the video on how the program works, subscribe, and raise your score.